Hello everyone and welcome back to this Glitch Fest, or Broken Mess, which is Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode we had a interesting and disturbing ending. We also know now that the game is playing against us, since it was revealed in the traceback. Also, I didn't realise this, but there was a picture here called Happy Thoughts. I checked what it was and it was this. Which is, I don't know, it's like, that's like half Sayori, and that's, I don't know, man, it's a bit weird. But that appeared as well, so thought I'd show you guys that. Anyway, we're gonna start new game, even though it doesn't say new game anymore, and then see what's happening. Because at the start, Sayori's supposed to be there, so if Sayori's not there, what's gonna happen? Let's find out. Okay, here we go again. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obvious for any attention she might draw to herself. So this is mainly the same then, huh? The girl is my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but kind of just it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Well, mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I have always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time with games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. This is gonna be weird, man, because Sayori's been deleted, so she can't appear in any of this. The school day is as zorny as ever, and it's over before I even know it. And I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, I forgot to take that off as well. Whatever. There really aren't things that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Mike. Monica? Right, listen here, Monica. You bitch. You deleted Sayori and did some... You're plotting. I'm just gonna check the files right now. I'm checking the files right now. Alright, everything's the same so far. Everything seems to be alright so far. I'll let you off for now. But I don't trust you, Monica. My goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Lies! It's been a while, right? No. Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? I've been looking for some supplies for use in my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I know probably most of this is going to be the same, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Aha, glitchy screen. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Ahaha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's not really boring at all, you know. Oh, I know it's not boring now after experiencing it all. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry, glitchy mess. I mean, one of my members can even keeps a manga collection in the club room. That's probably Natsuki. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It is. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Yes. Besides, the member's a member, right? Yeah. Did Monica say she? Hey, Mike. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah. I mean, I guess so, but in that case, Is there any chance you could do me a big favour? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you do if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. This is a similar text to what I already said, but monikerized. Please. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Oh, easily. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Mike, you know that? Yeah, sure. It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Am I now? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her sister's smile. Don't say it like that, please. I definitely follow Monica across the school upstairs, a section of the class I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, Glitchy. And I brought a guest with me. I guessed. Seriously, you brought a boy? Oh, Natsuki didn't glitch at least. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Mike. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is that one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably her first year. Anyway, that is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, both of you. So I ran to Mike in the classroom and decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mike? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit opposite from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know we didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start in the club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that grabs your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. What makes the school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow the club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. He carefully places the teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief. So, Mike, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I won't quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her finger. My favourite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship between them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can delivers to take advantage of her own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, it's a story that makes me think or take me to another world, and I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, like this bloody game. Checking the files. Nope, the same. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Yeah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. He all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all and participating together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Mike? Hold on, there's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come up forth with what on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica now may have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and lose my train of thought. And all three girls are staring back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Mike. This thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find a new member. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I am defensive against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. Besides, this club itself is pretty relaxed. Itself seems pretty relaxed, yeah, very seems. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Mike? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. And if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Mike, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You are really amazing. I'll do everything I can give you. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember the tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Mike, I look forward to seeing how you practice yourself. Yeah. I really impressed this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chatter as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my coaching analysis and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I mean, I have unlocked a secret poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay. That's a bit odd. Okay, I guess I'll go with... I went for Yuri last time. Let's go for Natsuki this time. Pop. Giggle. Laugh. Smile. Flee. No, okay. Play. Shiny. Silly. Lucky. Milk. Just milk. Pink. Kawaii. Pure. Puppy. She said cute things, so Bubbles. Sunny. Cute. Obviously. Rose. Okay, weird. Thought that would be her, but okay. Candy. Kitty. Yeah, that was definitely Mole Natsuki. Easily. Hi again, Mike. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. I want to save here. Oh! Whoa! Is I gonna do that again? Hold on. Okay, I only did that once. Okay. Only because that was the first time I'm going to the save screen, but okay. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Where's your face? Thanks for keeping your promise, Mike. I hope this isn't too overwhelming commitments for you. Maybe making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, okay. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already have had to you have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you can plan to come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then we won't see the end of it. I can't read that, Natsuki. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Monica. Natsuki finally finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. I agree with you. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Mike. Well, we'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. There's only field for me to do something like that if you asked. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of the club. So even if you don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started in something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. Like, it's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I don't know. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. Well, I'll definitely read this. And you enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities at the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice that her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki an exasperated sign from one in the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Yeah, I'm going to the closet now because I actually targeted Natsuki instead. You look for something in there? Oh, fucking Monica Ma. Okay. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping the collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? This makes sense. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I had a close look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? A series I've never heard of in my life. That point means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. There's no glass on these doors, though. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Mike. Don't judge a book. Gotcha. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I want to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features the 4 girls in a colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Oh, wow. Next thing, he grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. He pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'd take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easy to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Misty crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space where she hopes I won't notice. You can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe something after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make for the lack of plot. There's no CG. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it without them being all like, you still haven't grown up out there yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I've gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. Oh, wow, okay. So we've had suicide and abuse. Okay. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't win, can I? Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like this solves any of my problems. Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right? Dot. So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Dots. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Oh, she's fell asleep. Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Whoa! Okay. I can't read this. It's redacted text. Oh, jeez. Hi, Monica. It's like you noticed something was breaking and you would all of a sudden appear. Natsuki, are you okay? ... Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give him. She didn't even finish a sentence of stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Mike. She's fine. That was not fine, what I just saw. It just happens every now and again. I hope not. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. I'm pretty sure that isn't what happens when people get hungry. Anyway, why didn't we all share poems now? Do Natsuki first, I guess. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair I share mine with her first. ... Okay, let's start with these things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I didn't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing them in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I want to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to have you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's like, it's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Does that mean it's good? ... So in other words, you say you liked it. Ugh. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ugh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to a world like yourself or self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out what if it's win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me feel I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, chickens can run, eagles can fly, fowls can fly. But that's about it. Simple and to the point. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everything in the school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less vivid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. It's fair enough. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I guess. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simply writing is that puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up the rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess you more went into it than I realised. That's what it meant. That's what I mean by it. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I tried to humour with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Alright, Yuri's next. And then Monica laughs because she's suspicious. ... She's not gonna like it now as much because it's simple. Yuri stares at the poem. I made it pass more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I've had to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that we have specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her staring is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, just getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes down with practice and leading by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. As you can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I should be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself to me or Natsuki. Yeah, I do remember that. Natsuki was kind of biased with the two writing styles, like between hers and Yuri's. She was pretty biased about it. Yeah, they had a big argument about it and stuff. It was a bit messy, but hey, also want to take a drink. Hold on. There we go. I need to drink more often doing these damn things. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if this is a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Yuri suddenly delight the sense of the hair limit, the amber glow bathing must be the one last ring she liked one at a time. Last week's facing a blue gem of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing at its present, but night in the past. Light flickens, I flicker back. I think that's the same. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts, it's all Mike. Really? You must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't glance over it all after all. Just remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in the last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to be making the episodes a bit shorter from now on. I'm going to aim for like half-an-hour episodes because it's a long time to render an hour episode, guys. And I think you guys would prefer shorter episodes so you didn't have to go through really long ones. So I'm going to do a quick save right here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.